Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and guess what we got for you today? We've got just some, would you like a tostito? Baked Tostitos. So what are we doing today? We're doing our 2-year review of the F-150 Lightning. Oh my, let's stick the dance out. Oh yeah, let's stick the dance out. Now for all you people out there thinking of getting a Lightning, and you live in Blue Sky City, otherwise known as Calgary, Alberta, Canada, or anywhere in Alberta for that matter, and you're looking to get a Lightning, just let me point out something right now at the very beginning of this video. If you're going to tow a long distance, do not buy one. Go get an F-350. I know someone down at Metro Ford didn't get you one. But if you want a Lightning right now, if I would have waited 2 years, I could get a Platinum Edition F-150 Lightning, dual motor, long range, for $3,000 more than I got my XLT for. Oh, woo! So was it a bad deal for me to buy my Lightning 2 years ago? Well, let me tell you something. No. And you know why? I got the numbers. Now, 2 years in for an F-150 Lightning, what did I do? I did 76,000 kilometers. How? I have no idea. But I got rid of all my other vehicles except for one. I have one for personal use, but my truck is business use. Okay? So, how did I do 76,000 kilometers in 2 years? I did 34,000 kilometers the first year, 34,500. So this is what I did. I took the second year at 40,000. I just cannot say that I did more than 40,000 kilometers in a year because this is just absolutely crazy. But the amount of times that I had to go to Red Deer, Silver Lake and back, especially Innisfil. My dad lives in Innisfil and he's 92 years old. Had to go there a lot. And then I have a revenue property there. I had to go there a lot. And then I have a revenue property. I don't need to tell you why I had to do all these kilometers. Let's just say I had to do all these kilometers, which was just crazy. I don't understand why I'm doing so many kilometers. I have to do something about it. I can't go another year at 40,000 kilometers. That's just, unless I'm delivering or something, getting paid to do all these kilometers. Boy, wouldn't that be nice to get paid to do all the kilometers. So, recap. First year, 35,000 kilometers. Second year, 40,000 kilometers. My third year of my Lightning, I better not do 40,000 kilometers. I got to put tires on already. I'm at 80K. 80K, I'm going to have to put tires. Little wear bar things are falling out. Anyways, recap. First year, saved $9,572.03 in fuel. Simple. Yes, I get this 59 cents a kilometer deduction, which got me the 16,900 savings on the truck. But you might not have the per kilometer deduction, and you may, that's just the way it is. So maybe you only do 20,000 kilometers a year. And if you only do 20,000 kilometers a year, well, your fuel savings are a whole lot lower, and to pay that extra money. But a Lariat EcoBoost, they're pretty expensive. So the second year, how did it work out? So, quickly, how did it work out? Well, I'm going to tell you. 40,000 kilometers is 400 100s. We do, how many liters do you use to go 100 kilometers in Canada and around the world, except for one country, the United States of America uses miles per gallon. So that means I used, if I was driving my Dodge Ram, which I'll never go back to because my Lightning is so much faster, accelerates better. It does everything better. Everything but towing. And the dump trailer around the city, well, there's no difference. So, never going back. 15.5 liters per 100, especially around the city. It was even worse than that, especially hauling loads, doing dump runs. I did 52 dump runs last year. So, I would have used, at 15.5 liters per 100 kilometers, 6,200 liters of gasoline. Now, what did that cost me? Well, the average price for the last year in the city that I live in averaged $1.39. 40 cents a liter cheaper than the year before. And did you see anything going down in the stores or anything? I mean, all the gasoline is cheaper. Everything is cheaper. But everything goes up in price. Well, we're getting ripped off, people. So, 6,200 liters at $1.39 liter is a savings of $8,618. Remember, I have solar panels on my roof, as you just watched in a video. Let me look it up on the phone here. Just pause. We're back. Perfect. Bell curve. Look at that. On my solar panels on this day, 55.9 kilowatt hours were produced that day. I put the solar panels on to charge my truck. 55.9 kilowatt hours times 2 is an entire charge. I don't come home at zero. It charges me to full. 2 days of solar charges me to full. There's 30 days in the month. I can charge my truck up 15 times in 1 month. Now it rained and stuff like that, so you know it's not going to really work out like that, but I don't pay any money to charge up my vehicle. I charge it up fully about 6 times a month, maybe a little less, maybe 5, and then the rest of that electricity powers my house, and that's why I don't have an electricity bill. Nana boo boo. So back to how much did I save? Now, because those 40,000 kilometers were done on my work vehicle, I get a wonderful, the federal government did it again. They put it up last year to 59. They put it up 64 cents a kilometer this year. And I heard it's going to 69 by the end of the year. Well, how much fun? 70 cents a kilometer tax deduction. So my 64 cents a kilometer times 40,000 kilometers equals a $26,000 deduction off my income. But you remember, you got to have the income, right? And doing 40,000 kilometers a year, got the income, or at least I got a little bit of income anyways. With all these deductions, I don't think there's very much left over, but that's up to the accountants. Then you get my 36% back. That's my tax rate, and $9,360 back in taxes. Remember, I don't take this into account when I pay my taxes on my income. So I like the refund, because I got the refund the first year and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So I'm going to go for the refund again. And that works out to $17,978. Savings. Tax back and savings. But we'll just do the fuel. So, no, let's do the total. So the total savings in 2 years of me driving my Lightning, 76,000 kilometers. I don't know how I did it. $34,878. So if you're out there driving a truck for a living, why don't you drive a Lightning? Now, I have an XLT because I'm in and out of the dump runs. I got the dump trailer on. I'm hauling dirt. I'm hauling gravel. I'm hauling mulch. The truck right now is full of mulch, sealer for a driveway, and lumber. Okay? And that's, I got to go take care of that. I sell real estate for a living, but I got properties that have to be taken care of. So I saved, again, $34,878. If I keep traveling 40,000 kilometers a year, and I can't do this. I cannot do this. I will kilometer my vehicle out. I figured I'd be able to keep it for 10 years. I don't think I'm going to make 10 years. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in to how much you can save on your Lightning. Now, fuel savings, just remember, my fuel savings were $18,190. At the filming of this video, the average price for fuel where I live is $1.50 a liter. It's gone up and it's averaged $1.50 now for the last month. But overall average turned out to $1.39 last year. But right now we're averaging $1.50. Could end up being a $1.50 average for the year. Still way down from 2 years ago of a $1.90 average. Like, come on. Why aren't things going down in prices beyond me? So your fuel savings is $18,190. So if you drive a truck for work around the city, doing things, hauling things, how you not have a Lightning if you're looking for a new vehicle? Don't get rid of your vehicle just because. But if you're looking to get a new F-150, you should be getting a Lightning. And I know a Platinum for a work vehicle isn't very smart, but my favorite Ford dealership has a whole bunch of Lightnings they're trying to get rid of. And they are wonderful deals. Absolutely wonderful deals. So if you've got cash in hand, you can get yourself a wonderful deal. If I could use another truck, I would just go buy one right now. I wouldn't even haggle. I'd just give them what they want. They're such a good price, and they're such a great truck. So thank you for tuning in to this 2-year review of the F-150 Lightning. If you're thinking of getting one, the only thing you don't do with it is tow long distances. And a long distance is anything over 150 kilometers. Just remember, you're going more than 150, 160 kilometers, which is 100 miles. Forget it. Do not tow. Just don't. They're not made for it. Electric vehicles do not tow. And everybody knows this. So get on out there and get yourself a Lightning. Phone number's down below. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the future.